It's just a regular morning, and I just hear this voice in my head that says, "Is that him? That's not him. Is that him? It's broke. It's broken. Who broke it?" I immediately thought, after I heard the very first thing I heard, that it was some being communicating with me. Looking back, I realized I was thinking that television and music were sending me secret messages, and mostly those messages were about what I believed was a prophecy about myself, that I'd be the most famous person or I'd be the most successful musician or something like that. Really, I was just so gone. Times I wouldn't even think I was on Earth, or I'd think I was in some parallel dimension. I would yell at strangers, I'd flip them off. I would steal, break glasses, I'd punch the wall. I'd walk in the middle of the street a couple times, just one time in my underwear, and I went and slept in the graveyard. Another time, I just walked in like a Jesus Christ pose in the middle of the street. I've been diagnosed schizoaffective, schizophrenic, and with paranoid schizophrenia. My parents, they realized something was really wrong with me. They'd called the cops a few times, and ultimately the cops referred them to the mobile crisis unit. I literally think it may have saved my life. And so I opened the door after there's a knock on the door, and it's Teresa, Ellie, and 2 police officers. I felt it was such an amazing thing that I thought I'd been contacted by aliens. I had to share it. So I tell them, this amazing thing happened. I was lying in bed one morning and aliens contacted me. And I go on to tell them about their conspiracies and go on to tell them about the conversations I've been having with them. From then on, I received multiple hospitalizations, released, got off my meds, hospitalized again, back on meds, back to ultimately about a year and a couple months ago, which is when I really had my big turnaround and realized I was actually ill, which I think is a big step for people with an illness. I'm really happy about my life right now. I play music, I write music. I'd love to try to write a book at some point. I hang out with friends. I go out to lunch with buddies. I actually volunteer at Health and Welfare right now. I'm kind of a grandma's boy. I call my grandma all the time. Yeah, it's pretty great. I'd like to just give something to the world, be able to think that there's something of value that I could bestow on others. And so I really hope to be creative, more creative than I am now, and continue to be creative in the ways that I am right now in the future.